Someone asked me once or recently, what is the best piece of advice that I ever got? And there were two of them, which are almost the same thing. One of them was a line from an old Eagle song. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. And the other one is don't go down the rabbit hole. And both of those are kind of like the same thing because it's both kind of like telling you don't grab onto something and take it out of control and make it something that it's not. Something happens, let it happen, let it be. Don't make it into something other than what it is. And right now, what we're all living through, unprecedented times, and now holiday time coming, we could we could really spiral ourselves out of control with COVID. Who knows? The way that we think and what we do, everything is changing on a daily basis, and it can really make you crazy if you go there. So we want to not go there if we can. We want to stay present rather than thinking, okay, what if I get it? What if my friend gets it? What's going to happen? What if I have to go to the hospital? What about my job? There are so many what ifs that we can think about. There are so many possibilities of what could happen. Most of them probably won't. There's always a possibility something will, but there's also the possibility that something won't. We never go there though. We never go to that possibility that nothing's going to happen and everything's going to be fine. We go the other direction. We let it really just expand, get out there. We go down that rabbit hole until we are buried and we can't get out. So, one of the ways we avoid that is by allowing ourselves to stay in the present, which is not easy. And it's not like it's wrong, not like anything I'm saying is wrong, but you can just have a much more peaceful, calmer, quieter existence if you allow yourselves to stay present as much as you can, even if it's only for a short time each day. So, for our next 30, 40 minutes together, we are going to do that. Catherine is going to lead us through a mantra meditation. We'll hopefully stay present for about 30, 40 minutes, and then maybe we can carry it over into our lives after that. So, Catherine, I'm turning it over to you, to my left.
Thank you, Diane.
No, the other way. Right?
You
Okay.
coordinated that so well.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see the two that we have back so far. And I hope you were able to find maybe a couple minutes or a couple opportunities during the last week to do your breathing, to just have a mindful moment of rest and focusing on the breath. And if you didn't have any chances last week, I bet you're going to have some chances this coming week. So keep working on it and breathing and sitting in the moment. So today we're going to move on to mantra meditation, which I think can very often be an easier way to begin meditating, or starting a meditation practice, because to just simply sit and be aware of the breath can be incredibly, incredibly difficult. Really, really hard. And so giving yourself a mantra, something to repeat mentally over and over, can sometimes be easier than finding the breath. Keeping repeating the mantra is more almost natural for our brains because our brains are constantly circling, thought looping, going over and over. So it kind of is easy to just throw in the mantra there in the mix and let the mind really just cycle on the mantra. And mantra comes from the Sanskrit, is a Sanskrit word, and it means mind and tool. So a mantra is a tool of the mind to relax, to meditate on. It's a way of creating rhythms or entrainment of the brain through rhythm and cycle. Diane and I do it, a little bit of entrainment when we do our sound bath meditations. And so doing a mantra meditation is very similar to that. You're giving your mind a word or a series of words or even just sounds that your mind can then attach to and follow and follow. And it helps to bring the brain into more of an alpha wave state in the brain where you're relaxed but you're still focused, because we're running around all day in beta state, fully awake, fully present, go, 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 go. That's beta. It's rolling and rolling. Alpha is a more relaxed state, but it's still focused. You're not sleeping. So we're trying to get to that more relaxed but focused state. And a way to do that through entrainment is through repeating a mantra over and over in our minds. And so I'm going to give 3 different kinds of mantras as we work tonight. We'll do like 3 little sits, 3 little sessions of a few minutes each time, working with different types of mantras to see what fits. Because really, there is no one way. And this is really our philosophy at Grounded, is it should fit you. Meditation should fit you. If it doesn't, you're not going to do it, right? Every time you start a new exercise regime, if it doesn't kind of click, you're never going to do it. It doesn't matter how expensive the machinery is in the basement, you're never going to get on that bike. So meditation, we want to find tools. We want to find a style of meditation that works for you so that you're hooked, so that it's easy to develop that very regular practice. So I'm going to start us off with one type of meditation of spoken word. We'll move to more of sound, and then we'll have affirmations. And affirmations are just such a wonderful way to add positivity into the cycle of the brain, because our brains are cycling so often on negative thoughts, negative self-talk, anxiety and worry about what's going to happen, just cycle over and over and over. So putting in an affirmation, a daily affirmation of positivity, is a great way to add a little bit of positive energy to the mind, to break the cycle of negative self-talk. So we will do 3 little sits, and then we'll figure out what works for you, what type of mantra. And of course, with a mantra, if you like to do an affirmation, certainly find one that works for you. I am at peace, or I am safe. Anything that speaks to you. I am successful, I can do this, I have overcome, I am a survivor. Whatever speaks to you, and every day can be a new mantra that you find that works for you or speaks to you in the moment that you need it. So, as we begin our mantra meditations this evening, let's find a comfortable place to sit. Whether it's lying down, on the floor, or on a chair, you're on the bed, wherever, find yourself somewhere comfortable and take a few minutes and really settle in. Get comfy, get relaxed. I don't think you're going to fall asleep, because we'll do it in segments and I'll talk you through it. But just take a few minutes to get comfortable. And if you think you can get even more comfortable, do it. Don't want anything distracting us like a sore ankle or back or knee. And now let's do a little bit of breathing. And as we do our mantra meditation, again, like we did last week, if you're comfortable closing your eyes, I always suggest that, especially when you begin meditation practice. Close your eyes. Let's take away the visual distractions. But if you're not comfortable, keep your eyes open. Totally fine. So I'm going to take us through just a brief little bit of breath work, very similar to what we did. Actually, it's exactly what we did last week. We're going to inhale slowly, 5, and then we're going to release slowly, 5. And then we'll inhale slowly, and then we'll drop out the breath. We'll release it in thirds. And that is really just to calm ourselves down, to signal to the mind we're going into a relaxed state. We're going to focus here. So in your comfortable spot, if you're comfortable closing your eyes, please go and do that right now. And we're going to just breathe in very slowly. So taking a slow, deep breath in to a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a gentle pause, and releasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhaling again to a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a gentle pause, and releasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again slowly in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a gentle pause, and releasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do that one more time. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gentle pause and releasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now take a slow, deep breath in, filling the lungs completely but not forcing. And when you get a full breath, hold it at the top. And then release a third of that breath and pause. Release another third of the breath and pause. And now final release out. And now bringing another slow, deep breath in, filling the lungs, feeling the ribs expanding. And when you have a full breath, hold it at the top. And now release a third and pause. Release another third and pause. And a full release out. And now taking another slow, deep breath in, filling the lungs without force, and getting to the top and holding that breath for a moment. And now release a third and pause. Release another third and pause. And now a full release out. And now allow your breath to return to a normal rhythm. Relaxed and slow. Just settle in to a natural breath. Now being fully aware of the breath within your body. Let's bring our attention first to the top of the head. And just notice any sensations that you feel in your scalp. And bringing your awareness down to the eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, unclenching your teeth, letting your jaw be relaxed. Being aware of the back of your head, whether it's leaning up against something or not. Noticing any sensations moving down the neck to the shoulders. Let your shoulders drop. Release the tension out of your shoulders. Now being aware of your back and scanning down the spine, past the ribs, being aware of the muscles that support your spine, down to your waist, your hips, and now being aware of your thighs and any sensations that you feel in your thighs, moving down to the knees, being aware of your shins and your calf muscles, down to your ankles, and being aware of the soles of your feet. And now take a minute and be aware of what is supporting you, where your body comes in contact with the support. And notice how that feels. And now coming back to the breath. And let's just sit for a moment and notice the rhythm, the cycle of the breath. How it flows in through the nose, hitting the back of the throat, down into your chest, filling the lungs, and then how the air flows back up again, through the chest, the throat, and back out the nose. And now as we sit with the breath, let's give our mind something to focus on, something to rest on. We're going to begin with the mantra, I am. And every time you inhale, gently say to yourself, I. And then every exhale, am. And just slowly repeat to yourself with each in and out breath, I am. I am. There's no need to rush the breath. We're simply going to try to gently match the breath with the mantra, I am. And now we're just going to take a few moments to sit with the mantra. And at the end of a few moments, I'll ring the bell. So now focusing in the mind and allowing it to rest, getting it into the cycle of the mantra, I am. And as with our mindfulness meditation last week, whenever your mind is distracted by a thought or sound, gently bring it back and let it rest on the mantra, I am. I am. I am. And now releasing the mantra and bringing your focus to your breath. And now we'll move on to another mantra. Sometimes it's easier to just focus on a sound rather than words that have a meaning to you, like I am. And we'll move on to a mantra that is a Sanskrit words that mean I am. And that is so hum. S-O-H-U-M. So hum. Now what we'll do again is sit with the breath, and then we'll add our mantra, so, hum. And again, gently with the cycle of the breath, but there's no need to force it. If you feel the need to repeat the mantra quicker, so hum, so hum, so hum, or very slowly with the breath, so hum, whichever works for you. So I would invite you to experiment as we sit for a few minutes now and see how it feels to repeat a mantra very slowly in more of a cadence of a breath, and also to try repeating the mantra more quickly to see if that rhythm speaks to you, if it's easier for your mind to rest on a quicker rhythm. Just give it a try and see which one is most comfortable, most easy for you to use. So we'll begin by just focusing in on the breath again, being aware of the body moving, how maybe your shoulders move a little when you breathe, perhaps your chest rising and falling, maybe your abdomen expands and contracts. Just let's take a second and sit with the breath within the body, noticing the texture of the breath. And now let's add in our new mantra, so hum. And if you'd like to use it slowly, inhaling so, exhaling hum. But also trying it at a quicker cadence to see if that's easier for your mind to rest on. And we'll sit with this mantra, so hum, for a few moments. I'll mind the time and I'll ring the bell again when we're done. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. And bringing your attention back to your mantra whenever your mind drifts off to a distraction. Just come back. So hum. So hum. So hum. And now releasing that mantra and coming back to the breath. And if you need to move around and stretch, change position, go right ahead. Before we begin another mantra meditation. And so you see the difference between saying words that actually have meaning to you in English of I am, and then the difference of saying words that are more sounds to us. So hum. Sometimes it's easier to attach just to a sound, repeating so hum or another such word or sound, as opposed to I am. But whatever resonates with you, whatever works for you is what we're trying to find. So now we will work with some affirmations, some positive affirmations. And again, you certainly make up your own. There are plenty of books out there that are just filled with wonderful affirmations, or something that you need to hear is a great affirmation for yourself. Just a few words are great. But we'll start with 3 tonight that I like to use. And we'll repeat that also in the manner of the breathing. And again, I invite you to repeat it slowly and then try again repeating it at a faster cadence and see if you prefer one or the other. See how you like that. So now that we're adjusted, comfortable, relaxed, let's begin again with our next set of mantras, which are really affirmations. And we'll just gently focus in on the breathing for a moment, being aware of the chest rising and falling with each breath, being aware of the sound of the air going in and out of your nose, and just settling into your natural rhythm of breathing without forcing it, just letting it flow naturally. And now attaching new mantras to each breath and repeating the mantra, I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. So with each breath, attaching a mantra, I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. And assigning each one of those mantras to a simultaneous breath, allowing your mind to rest in these mantras. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. And we'll sit with those mantras now for a few moments. And again, I'll ring the bell when we're done. I am safe. I am loved. I I am at peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. Gently coming back to the mantras. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. And now releasing the mantra. And now Still with your eyes closed and breathing slowly and relaxed. Before we open our eyes, letting our mind attach now to sound, bringing our attention out of our heads and into our space and our surroundings. Now taking a slow, deep breath in, cool air filling the lungs completely, and a gentle release. Another slow, cool, deep breath in, expanding the whole body, and a gentle release out. Now being aware of the body again. Being aware of your legs and your back, your fingers and your toes. Being aware of the sounds in the room and outside the room and outside the house. And very slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. And coming back. And that was a little taste of what mantra meditation is. And it's something that you can really customize for yourself to find what works for you. So we started with I am and repeating it either slowly or quickly, whichever works. And sometimes you change slowly and then you go quickly and then back to slow. And then we went on to so hum, which means the same exact thing, but we don't attach a real meaning to it. It's just sound. And then we did the affirmations. I am safe, I am loved, I'm at peace. And certainly you can choose all three to use, or one, or two, or come up with your own type of mantra and affirmation. But that's another way to just get the mind entrained into a rhythm that relaxes the mind but focuses it too. And sometimes that's an easier way to start a meditation practice as opposed to just sitting and breathing and trying to focus in on the breath. Sometimes it's easier to give the brain some words or some sounds to really sink into. So that was our mantra meditation. Any questions?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, that was really great. And then hopefully we'll see you guys next week. We've got Loving Kindness next Wednesday, and the week after Yoga Nidra to wrap everything up.
Love
I'm
you.
really looking forward to Yoga Nidra the day before Christmas Eve.
Yes, I know. Yes, it times it that way. So yeah, we won't need it then. We'll need it afterwards.
That'll be
Yes.
fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
have a good night, everybody.
You too. Bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.